Hello guys and welcome back to another tutorial. In this video you'll learn exactly how to build a custom checkout page using the Divi theme. So we'll cover all the essential elements, how to add the different elements needed to your custom checkout. So without further ado, let's go back to the dashboard and start working on our page. Okay, so before we start diving into creating our custom checkout page, make sure that you have the Divi theme installed. So go to Appearance and Themes and make sure that you have Divi active. And also make sure that you have WooCommerce installed and you already have like some of products, like maybe 1 or 2 products to test. I already have like 7 products here, so I already did that in the last tutorials. And also I'm gonna show you the old custom or the old checkout page, like the default checkout page of WooCommerce, how it looks. So I'm gonna go to Shop page. I'm gonna select a product, I'm gonna add it to the cart, and we're gonna see the checkout page. So this is, guys, if you didn't watch these videos about how to create a custom shop page, how to create a custom product page, you can check the Divi playlist below and you can watch these videos because we already covered how to do so. Then I'm gonna add this to the cart. I'm gonna go to the cart. I'm gonna click proceed to checkout. So as you see, this is the default page of WooCommerce, of WordPress, how the checkout page like lists off all of your products and how the billing address, etc., etc. It looks really not appealing, it's old-fashioned, etc. And today we're gonna revamp it into a new one, a new design, top-notch custom checkout page. So without further ado, we're gonna go back to the dashboard and we're gonna add our first custom checkout page. So scroll down until you find Divi and then select Theme Builder. Okay, we're gonna add a new template. So scroll down until you find a new template, add a new, build a new template, and then scroll down until you find WooCommerce pages and check the checkout and create template. As you see, I already have the global header and the global footer, which is applied to all the website. You can do a custom header and a custom footer if you have. And then we're gonna add a custom body. So I'm gonna add custom body, build custom body. Okay, so before I'm just gonna show you the website sheet that we've been using from the beginning of the website. So I already set the different sizes of the different headings and text, how it looks. So whenever I create a heading or add a text, I already know the size that I'm gonna choose from the beginning. So I'm just gonna copy and paste. If I'm adding an H1 tag, I'm gonna use 70 for across all the devices. And also I prepared the color sheet, which contains all the colors that I need when creating, like if you have a logo, header, if you have the background section, like if you have a button, if you have a text, I already come here and copy and paste the needed color. Also, for the checkout structure, I prepared this small page that contains the elements that we're gonna put in our custom checkout page. So we're gonna start by the title, Woo product prompts, secure payments, Woo notice, etc. So I'm gonna go back now to the theme builder and I'm gonna start by adding the first row, which contains the first heading. So I'm gonna call it checkout. So let's center it. So I'm gonna put it at an H1, but I'm just gonna take the second size 43 because 70, I think it's too big for this page, this kind of page. I'm just gonna give it like semi-bold as a weight. I'm gonna hit yes, and also I'm just gonna copy the background color. So background here, gonna background, give it background. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna save the changes and then we're gonna go to the next. So we're gonna add another section which contains 2 columns. So first columns will contain this and the second column will contain only this one. So we obviously need a column that is much bigger than this one. So I'm just gonna add a section, a regular one. I'm gonna scroll down and I'm gonna select this one. And I'm gonna search for Woo breadcrumbs. Okay, this will tell me exactly where we are, which product that we added to the to the checkout and exactly. Okay, so I'm just gonna customize this one. So I'm just gonna give it a black color. Yes, and add 16. Let me check. Again, I'm just checking. So like 16 or 14. So I'm just gonna 16 pixels across all the devices. Again, I'm not gonna change and switch between tablet and mobile, because I already have one value which is like applied to all the devices. So whenever for example, I choose this 16, this will be applied to the 3 devices. Okay, just gonna leave it like that. Maybe you can add a little weight to it. And then after that, I'm gonna add, let me check the structure. So secure payments. So I'm just gonna add secure payments. So let me just add another heading. Let me call secure payments. Okay, let's customize this. So it's gonna be not an H1, obviously. It's gonna be H2. Just gonna leave it. Okay. Or I think H3, and then this needs to be 30. Okay. I'm just gonna center it. And I'm gonna add the icons of the secure payments. So I'm just gonna go image. I think I already uploaded the payment icons. Yeah, here it is. Okay, good. Okay, then in the structure I have, let me check, the Woo notice. Okay, so we're just gonna hit plus, search for Woo notice. Okay, so this is a notification for which whenever like you go to the checkout, the last product that has been added to the cart and has been added to the table of the cart. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'm just gonna continue adding the different sections. Woo checkout billing. Woo checkout billing. Okay, what's the next one? Let me see. I have Woo checkout payment. Okay. Woo checkout payment. Okay, good. Okay, sorry, it has there is no payment method. We're gonna fix that later. So I'm just gonna add Woo checkout details. Okay, Woo checkout details. So after I added the different elements, I'm just gonna focus on like customizing it to look to give the different I want to customize, for example, the text. I'm gonna give it some color, the sections, give some round borders, etc. So let's start. So I'm just gonna start by this one. I'm gonna remove this extra spacing here because I don't like that spacing. So I'm just gonna select. Okay, sometimes it needs to have different. Okay, I can't select this one. Okay, I'm gonna switch and come back. Okay, maybe if we switch that. Okay, I think it's okay, good. I double clicked on it. Just gonna give it the padding, 0 padding at the bottom, so we don't have any spacing between. Maybe we add some padding just to leave it as it is. Okay, now it works back. I'm just gonna go back. Okay, for the image, I'm just gonna make it smaller, 80%, center, good. This one, Woo notice. So I'm just gonna change the background of it. So I already have the sheet. So I would like to have this one to have the logo color, this green. Okay, good. I would like to have also border, some border corner, like 15, like because the website, in my website, I used 15 across all the borders, so it has to match. Also, I would change this, like this button, I want to change it to black color. Also, I would change the weight of it. Let me change the weight, semi-bold. Okay, perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go to spacing. I just want to have just no margin, but just 10 of padding at the bottom. Okay, good. For the billing details, we can change, for example, because we're gonna add the background. So I forgot the background of the whole section. So let me give it this like gray background so I can see how to customize it properly. And then this one, maybe I will give it a global white background. Okay, but I think we need to add some spacing. Okay, let me see, spacing, I want some spacing. Okay, 20 here and 20 there. I want to have some 30 padding at the top, 30 padding at the bottom. So this way, like it's encapsulated, or it's inside that box, that white box. For the border as well, I'm just gonna give it some 15 rounded corners. And I'm just gonna change these text. It's not so visible for me. I may not see it clearly, so I'm just gonna give it. Make sure that it is black. And after we finished like changing the name, so I'm satisfied with this one. Okay, let's move to the next part, which is the payment. So I'm just gonna, again, I'm gonna change this one. Let me see all the elements. We double click on it. Good. I'm gonna give it like a white background here. Okay, good. So for the design, I'm gonna go to spacing or border. Just gonna give it some border radius like the other one. Okay, good for that. And also for this, I would change it to the same color in the logo. Okay, good. Also, I'm gonna give it some border radius. Okay, 15 here, perfect. And place order also, I'm just gonna move it, or I'm gonna change it to become like text color. I would like it to be black, but the background color I would love to have the same as the add to cart or as the review store. Okay, also for the border, I'd love to have that. Yes, good. I would give the some weight to the button, and also I'm gonna change the border corners. I would love to have like that round shaped. Okay, 15 here. Okay, good. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna move to the next or the second column. The first thing first, I'm gonna edit the background of the second column, because I would love to have that white background. So I'm just gonna edit, gonna give it some white. Okay, perfect. Also, I'm gonna give it some internal spacing, so everything will be inside that white section. I'm just gonna give it 15 at the right and at the left. And also I'm gonna give it like 20 at the top, or even 40. I don't know if 40 is too much. It's looking too much to me. Okay, 50 here. Okay, good. And for the border, again, 15. You can add some styling borders like at the top. I would love to have that in my Divi websites. I don't know why, but like it gives that special looking website. I'm just gonna copy this header. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna edit this one now. I'm just gonna edit your order. I want it to be black and also have some weight. Font weight, semi-bold. Okay, the total, the product title, maybe the product title is not looking clear, so maybe we change it to black. Maybe I don't like that black really so much, so I'm just gonna reset it, and maybe we change the remove. I don't like the remove to be blue, but instead it should be red. And for the prices, it has to be, okay, I don't know the prices if we have that specific custom. Okay, links, table cell. We don't have like the option to edit the price by itself. Maybe we can add a custom CSS, but we're not gonna use custom CSS because we said we'll not use any code in this video. So we keep it as it is. So it looks good, it looks clear, visible. But if you want, like, you can add a custom CSS to it. Like, you can go here, module, or even like take the class, the CSS class of the price, and just like paste it here and give it like your specific color, like text color, black, etc., etc. But for now, we're not gonna use that. So I'm just gonna save this one. I may remove like this extra spacing at the bottom of checkout. So I'm just gonna give it 0. I'm gonna give it 10 here. Good. Yes, I think it's ready. Like, you can do further customization if you want, but for now I'm gonna keep it as it is. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go back, gonna save. And before we're gonna check it on the actual website, I'm just gonna go to the settings of WooCommerce. I'm gonna search to activate the payments. I'm not gonna include my Stripe or my payments, but I'm just gonna like install something and leave it there. And accept payments. We're gonna accept, like, install the WooCommerce integrations. Okay, it's activated. Continue, Apple Pay, good. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna just check now if the payment methods and the actual custom checkout page has been set or not. So I'm gonna go to the shop. I'm gonna add a new product to the cart. I'm gonna go to the checkout. So add to cart, view cart, and proceed to checkout. And here it is. Okay, the checkout is good, looking good, perfect. Okay, sorry, there is no problem, blah, blah. So I'm just gonna go back, try to activate, complete setup, action needed. Okay, let me see. I want to activate this one just for testing to show you guys how it looks. And then later you can add your own payment method, you can complete the setup, you can add your Stripe. There is a lot of things you can add, different payment methods as you see. You can install it and then continue. So I'm just gonna continue. I'm just gonna close this one. No thanks, I don't want to add anything right now. So I think that's it. So I'm just gonna refresh the page. Okay. So I may go back and try to change some of the padding here because it's really close to each other, like the elements or the modules are close. I don't want to have that, so I'm gonna go back. Okay, and now I'm just gonna add some extra spacing at the top and at the bottom to see, like 20 at the top. Not actually like a padding, but we need to have like margin, but 20 em, so it has to be 20 px. Okay, good, and 20 px here. Okay, good. Just gonna hit save, and actually it looks much better than the original one, so I may reduce the size of it. Products. Okay, let me check if we can just remove this one. 0 here, 0 here. Okay. Okay, looks good to me. And then you can just save when you are satisfied with the design. You can do further modifications until you find your perfect or your needed checkout page. I'm just gonna also make this section bigger because it seems to be small. So I'm just gonna leave it 100% here and 73 because all of my sections have the 73 width and of the 100% of the screen. So I'm just gonna save. Okay. And let's see how our actual checkout page looks after we did the changes. So I have the billing details. I have, like you should have here when you install and when you add your payment methods like Stripe or PayPal, you should have the different payment methods. And this is a section for the order, etc. And that's it. Like we came to the end of the video. We completed the checkout page. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, leave down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.